tonight's a little bit and a lot about winging it, all right? Because this is what it's about. I've already done some pre-recorded interviews that I'm going to show you. A world exclusive will be coming up in just a moment that no other show on the planet has got. Flo, where's Flo? Where are you, Flo? Oh, Flo, what are you doing? Hey, how good looking is this guy? Come on and do a model. Come on. Come on, give him a round of applause. How good looking is this guy? Keep walking. Keep walking. Have a look at this. Hey girls, he's a perfect bloke. He doesn't speak a word of English. He doesn't know what the bloody hell you're saying. So you can talk dirty to him and he won't know. So you can really take advantage of him. Just getting back to our game of snooker and about the Rod Stewart. I mean, I get sick and tired. I mean, it annoys me about this Rod Stewart closeness or something like that. I often wonder, does people go up to Rod Stewart and go, Tony Bolton? He goes, oh, for fuck's sake, I'm Rod Stewart, you know? He's nothing like him. Tony Bolton would like to present to you David Taylor, the owner of the fastest racehorse in the world, Black Caviar. What's it like to be a part of owning Black Caviar, David?
Well, it's really surreal, to say the least. I'm obviously living any keen racegoer's dream.
Sure.
Along with my partners, because when you buy a horse, you don't expect to get any return on it, and to have the trip we've had and are still having, it's just amazing.
What a ride for you and your wife. It's Jill?
Jill's my wife,
yes.
Yeah, she's having a ball. She loves every part of the racing fraternity and everything to do with it. Loves Black Caviar, of course, given the success we've had, and she just loves going to the races, and it's a good excuse to buy a new outfit every day.
Have you ever had a dream that you don't own Black Caviar? Have you ever, I wake up and go, I just dreamt I didn't own Black Caviar, Dale?
No, I never dreamed those sort of things. I've only dreamed about women.
That'd be a nightmare, wouldn't it, if you woke up thinking...
Oh, absolutely. But Tony, it's been such a great ride. It could end tomorrow.
She's got her own Facebook, she's own following. There's people coming back to the track that weren't involved in racing. What is it about Black Caviar? What is it? What is it?
Well, we've been trying to find that answer out ourselves, but when you look at it, I think it's a combination of various factors. Firstly, there's Black Caviar the horse. I mean, she...
Great name.
Yeah, it is a great name,
Love
isn't
it.
We didn't like it, some of us, initially, but
okay.
It's sort of worn on us.
Who came up with the name?
One of our partners, Pam Hawkes. Yeah, she came up with the name. But to get back to your question,
yep.
I think it's a combination of the horse itself, whose nickname is Nellie when she's not racing, and she's an extremely relaxed horse. She's almost as if when she's parading around in the warm-up ring that she knows that people want to take her photo, and she'll stop and prop, put her head up, and then continue around. When she comes into the mounting yard, she again just relaxes, walking around, head down. The moment Luke jumps on her, up go the ears as if she knows she's there for business, and she becomes Black Caviar, the racehorse.
Wow, it's like you hear about it with rock stars going on stage. They don't actually become that person until they get on the stage.
Yeah, absolutely. And look, Peter Moody, the trainer.
Yep.
Luke Nolan, the jockey.
Yep.
They're so affable and available to the public.
Is it the same jockey every time that rides Black Caviar?
Yes. The first two races were ridden by an apprentice from West Australia called Jared Noski.
Yes.
Because I think Luke at the time was out suspended, and the first Group 1 win was ridden by Ben Mellon because Luke was out suspended. But he's the jockey. He's certainly the jockey who'll be riding for the rest of her races, all being well that he doesn't get suspended. And he's marvellous. And then I think again what's contributed, I think the owners have been very open to the public, and in fact as owners we really are privileged to have the adulation by the public of Australia, which is now expanding to the international horse racing market.
Because it's not something that was orchestrated, it happened.
It happened.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know, people can orchestrate things and it doesn't work. The public has told you they want to see Black Caviar, and then you've had to then abide by their demands.
Oh, absolutely. And to see the extraordinary night at Moonee Valley when 350 people walk down the straight all decked out in black caviar gear and chanting and singing the Black Caviar song, I mean, that's unique.
That is got to be better than Collingwood winning a grand final.
I wouldn't go that far.
I spoke to Simon Marshall a little bit earlier, and this is what Simon Marshall had to say about Black Caviar. I'm here with Simon Marshall, 16-time Group 1 winning champion jockey, to talk about Black Caviar, the new racing sensation. G'day, Simon.
G'day, Tony. Lovely to be on your show.
When did you first hear about Black Caviar?
I suppose the journey began when the big mare was foaled on the 18th of August in 2006, and then it wasn't until she was by Ballaspree, a champion sprinter in his time and a champion 2-year-old winner, and his mother Hal Singer. Very good mare. It wasn't until we were able to see her grace the turf in 2009 on the 18th of April where she stepped out and won quite brilliantly first up. I think the racing industry knew there and then that we were about to enjoy a fabulous ride with a very special horse, but little did we know that it was going to be 19 straight like it is today.
Why are so many people taken to Black Caviar the way they have? Is it the winning, the Aussie thing, win?
I think so. I mean, this day and age it's very hard to get a winner in the country. To have a horse go and put 2 and 3 races together, because we race 7 days a week and it's so competitive. But at the highest possible level that Black Caviar races in, including 9 of her victories have been at Group 1 level. Now that's the best possible level you can reach in racing. She absolutely smashes them. She absolutely burns the candle at both ends. She's quite exciting when she gets to the 400 metre mark. She captures the eye of a race goer. You don't have to be a race industry lover.
Yes.
You just got to love the animals and love the fact that this horse is the fastest beast on the planet.
Thanks, Simon. Thanks for being part of the Tony Bolton Show.
Good luck, Tony. Good to see you.
How has fame of owning Black Caviar changed your life?
It hasn't changed me, I hope, Tony. I think that it's given me some wonderful experience and opened a lot of doors that I never ever would have got behind.
Such as?
Well, I'll give you an example. I'll never forget this. I used to practice at state school my signature autograph, so that when I played for Collingwood, I would have my autograph already designed.
Yep.
Needless to say, I never got to play for Collingwood, and I got the first opportunity to give an autograph at the Newmarket Handicap after the race, and I had this constable come up to me, and I looked at him and said, "Well, what have I done?" And he said to me, "You're an owner of Black Caviar, aren't you?" And I said, "Yes, yeah, I'm very lucky to be that." And he said, "Well, would you mind autographing this photo of Black Caviar?"
Yes.
So that was my first opportunity, other than signing cheques or letters, at using my autograph. That type of thing. And so many people are so interested.
That opportunity would not have arrived.
And friends tell me, that they say, "Oh, look, we know a part owner of Black Caviar." And obviously when we go to Ascot, we've been led to believe that the Queen would like to meet the owners of Black Caviar, and that will be an experience. I hope we can find the time to see that.
Oh yes. Have you overheard conversations about Black Caviar and you've been tempted to go tap them on the shoulder, go, "I'm the owner"?
Yeah, have actually.
Have you actually tapped on the shoulder and said you're the owner?
Particularly when you hear things that aren't actual.
Well, you're in 7-Eleven getting the paper and they go, "You hear about Black Caviar? He's up for his 17th," and you're going, "No, 19th.
It's quite interesting actually. Some of the things you do hear, some of the things that are relayed to you.
Yeah.
But it's just wonderful. So much interest in the horse, and now we're hitting the international scene in a really big way, and where it ends, we still don't know.
But it's the ride of your life.
Absolutely, it's the ride of the life that everyone would dream of. Yeah.
Oh, well, what a blast and what a fun ride. I'm sure there's a long way to go for you. You're just in the early stages of it, but thank you so much for sharing your valuable time with me. I know you're a busy man, and it means so much to me. Ladies and gentlemen, a world exclusive to the Tony Bolton Show. Mr. David Taylor. This is a footage of a little documentary that I did that I'd like to share with you, just portions of it. This is Mick Jagger's first glance at the Mick heads in slow motion. All right, as you can see.
The legendary Rolling Stones are set to hit the stage at Brisbane's ANZ Stadium. 40,000 fans are currently making their way there for what's being billed as the concert of the decade. And in the thick of it, Tony B and Cotty, and plenty of excitement,
That's
Tony.
me in the background.
Rick, the atmosphere is absolutely
And my
electric out here. A lot of very excited people. The 9 Chopper got some top
I come up with the name
the atmosphere out here this
Mickheads
afternoon.
because we're wearing
the
masks.
Stage, it's a
Check it
massive
out.
stage. It's taken days to set up, but it's just going to be a terrific show tonight. Lots of special effects.
Yeah, well, I saw them back in 1973 and I'm really looking forward to it. Now, you've found a couple of fans who are trying to get as much attention as the Rolling Stones.
I certainly did. Yes, these guys behind me, they're twin brothers and they're called the Mickheads. And they came into Brisbane today, into town. They certainly created a big stir.
Check this for a camera shot. 3 cameras, one on the overpass.
They're just a couple of Mickheads, twin brothers Tony and Chris Bolton, who are Mick Jagger junkies. They've been masquerading as their favourite star, following the Stones around Australia. Chris Bolton is a real estate auctioneer in Melbourne. Brother Tony is a professional spruiker on the Gold Coast.
See, I have been on
when
TV
I put the
before.
mask on and get in costume, I mean, I am Mick Jagger in my own mind.
These usually mild-mannered 35-year-olds raided their wives' wardrobes for their costumes.
I can be
I've
Rod
borrowed
Stewart
her
as
white
well.
slacks, her T-shirt, a girly T-shirt.
And don't forget the socks.
2 pairs of socks, yeah, one for the feet and one for the mid-region, we might say.
The Mickheads got plenty of satisfaction, entertaining waiting Stones fans in Melbourne and even catching a glimpse of their hero. Now they're sure it was Mick, as some clown in a funny mask. Later Mick gave these 2 jumping jacks a flash.
He also flashed his lights at us on the entourage. If you see the light when the entourage went by, he gave us a flash at the lights.
Imagine
So
someone
he
looking at
knows
that
who we are.
fucking dickhead.
So you're going to have enough energy left tonight after all that dancing around today?
Most definitely. Most definitely. Most definitely. If Mick Jagger can do 20
The irony
songs
is
in
when
a
we
row,
take off the mask,
we've
we
only
look
done
the
8
same as
today,
well.
so we've got another 12 minutes.
Yeah, they look great, Tony.
Rick, they're real characters and they're having the time of their life here tonight.
Okay, we'll be back with more after this quick commercial break. Thank you, and thank you.
Hi, Tony.
Hi, Lauren. I'm actually here for a bit of, well, pillow talk.
Ooh.
Wait. It's not what you're thinking. I'm here to talk about the all-new latex surround pillow, providing the classic comforts of latex with all the benefits of standard fill pillows, all in one terrific bundle. The first 100 credit card purchases today receive the second latex surround pillow absolutely free. That's 2 for the price of 1.
That really does sound like pillow heaven. So how do we get to heaven, Tony?
Just call 1800 500 188 right now. But remember, be quick to take advantage of this great special offer.
TV commercial. All right.
Cards, right? You could be as happy as us.
For a limited time.
Now, all I had to do was say one line, and my line was, this is how I meant to say it. That's A.V. Jennings. That's how I meant to have said it. And all I had to do was stay at the table and listen to them do their thing, and at the end go, that's A.V. Jennings. But I couldn't do that because I'm a voiceover guy. So I'd go, that's A.V. Jennings. And they'd all packed up. They're all ready to go home. Everyone's ready to go home. All right, so all the crew, this guy doesn't know what he's doing. He's just got to go, that's A.V. Jennings. Well, 15 takes. The crew were packing up. They were all ready to go. They go, oh, Christ, we're in Seymour. They just want me out of there. I couldn't do it. In the end, this is the take I got. And if this was the best one, I'd hate to see my worst. It was an absolute
Jennings has
disaster.
these 4 terrific homes at unbelievable prices, including all connections.
Plus, we never expected to get all these extras in our first home.
Natural.
Extras?
It's the deal of a lifetime. Carport with driveway and parking.
Can't believe I'm on a set.
Vertical blinds and carpets, fly screens, and wardrobes to all bedroom.
I walked into the agency and I said, oh, you got any work? She's gone, you're the A.V. Jennings man. And I've gone, I've been discovered. And she goes, you're perfect. So she rings up this guy. I've got this guy's perfect. He's absolutely perfect. He's unbelievable. This is how much.
It's an AV Jennings.
Never heard from him again.
You win again.
Trust AV Jennings. The AV Jennings Full House. More incredible value from AV Jennings.
We won't be replaying
Talk to your
that,
local
guys.
representative today.
We certainly won't be replaying that, all right? Okay. The Tony Bolton Show consists of, as mentioned, entertainment, inspiration and fun, all right? This is at the Make-A-Wish Foundation. With me today on the Tony Bolton Show, I've got Laurie Lehman from the Make-A-Wish Foundation. Thanks for joining us, Laurie.
Pleasure.
How long have you been involved with the foundation?
I've been involved 10 years. I've been privileged to be president of the branch for 5 years. 15 years ago, my granddaughter Tegan, who was then 7, was diagnosed with a life-threatening medical condition, which is one of the only 2 criteria required for any child to get a wish, the other being age. And Tegan was encouraged to apply for a wish. I saw the power of the wish, and I mean, we use that terminology not lightly because it is an incredible impact on the child and the family's life at a point in time when they're doing it tough.
Laurie, how many styles of wishes are there?
There's 4 types. There's the first one is the I want to be somebody, usually a day wish, which is a zookeeper. We've done recently, a ballerina for a day, a princess for a day. The second one is to meet somebody, obviously their hero, their television star.
Yep.
Football clubs have been fantastic, the foundation, in their support of us. Wrestlers, the Wiggles, High Five, have all been very, very supportive and cooperative in doing that.
Anyone want to be a rock star or get on stage?
No, not so far.
Not so far? Or is that just me?
It might be.
I might be, okay.
The third one is they want to have something, and by that we mean a puppy dog or a horse. They're not as common because you have to appreciate that once we grant that wish, the foundation must step away and have responsibility for an ongoing feeding, vet fees, etc.
Yes.
We also do pools, television sets, mobile phones. There are certain wishes we also don't do. We don't do in-ground pools, spas, and we don't do on-road vehicles.
Okay.
And the fourth and most popular wish is, of course, the travel wish. And the 2 major destinations there are Disneyland
Yes.
and the Gold Coast.
Yes.
But we have been involved with a girl going to Italy who was met and blessed by the Pope, and also a girl that went to Egypt.
Wow. How many wishes have been granted?
We're heading up to our 7,000th wish, which we think may be done in March this year.
7,000
Yes.
wishes.
Yes.
That's a lot of joy brought to a lot of people.
Very
I'm
much
interested to find out the effect, and I will talk to Tegan a little bit later on, but the families. I remember speaking to you and you told me that it's just important that the family gets involved in the wish as well. Explain that to me.
What we ensure is that any wish that we grant, that for example a travel wish, any child in the family apart from the wish child up to 18 is part of that travel wish. They go as well. With the best will in the world, the parents will focus on the sick child. It would be totally wrong to then send that child only and the parents off on a trip. So we involve all of the siblings, or if it's a puppy dog, we make sure that the other children in the family get gifts.
Yes.
So they are involved. We don't want to create bitterness because, yes, that child's sick, but they don't see it that way. It's the why me thing. Why is she, why is he only getting something? So it works wonderfully, and we've just recently completed a survey, and it's established that 97% of parents told us that the fact that they're going to have a wish, the interview to find out what they want, and the resultant wish is a great inspiration and lifts the spirits of the whole family.
Laurie, I can't thank you enough for your time.
Pleasure.
It's been an absolute pleasure talking to you and sharing your story, and we look forward to a big fundraiser coming up, I believe.
Yes,
yeah, I hope it's in good hands. I wonder who's doing it.
I've heard a rumour that it's a chap called the Tony Bolton Show.
Oh, there you go.
It's Tony Bolton.
There you go. Well, you've got nothing to worry about then. Tegan, you're a recipient of the Make-A-Wish.
I am.
How old were you when you were diagnosed?
I was diagnosed at 5.
Can you remember much about that?
Not much at all, in fact.
Tegan, what was your wish?
My wish was to have a computer.
A computer?
Yeah.
Wow, I mean, that seems the most simplest thing in today's world.
Yeah.
But of course, we're talking a long time ago now.
Yeah,
So
quite
what
a
did
long
you
time.
use the computer for? Can you remember using it for?
I don't remember using it for schoolwork much, but apparently I did. But during summer, when it was hardest for me being outdoors, I couldn't do that sort of thing with my sisters, so I'd play my Barbie game and my Snoopy games and have a bit of fun.
Can you remember the impact it made on you to be able to have that computer?
Yeah, it made my life a little bit easier, just being able to have something to do, not feeling so alone and like that I couldn't do things, that I had something I could do on my own.
Okay. Now, I believe the past is now part of the present. You're now an ambassador for the Make-A-Wish Foundation.
Yes, I am.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
What does that involve?
It involves a phone call from Make-A-Wish, and then I attend events where they're fundraised or they're raising awareness for Make-A-Wish.
Yes.
And I give a little bit of a speech about myself and what I've been through and what my wish was and where I am now.
Why is it important, do you think, for the Make-A-Wish Foundation to continue in its work?
It's the power of a wish is amazing. I always remember the day of my wish, and I know that kids will always remember, you know, meeting their favourite AFL star, or you know, the day they got their pony, or the day they were a princess.
Oh, that's absolutely amazing. Look, thank you so much for joining us, Tegan, in Make-A-Wish. You're a clear example of how important this foundation is. And for everybody at home watching this, to understand how important it is, this is a Make-A-Wish Foundation is always looking for more funds, and if you can help, please do. Tegan, thank you so much for your time, and it's a pleasure speaking with you.
Thank you very much.
Pleasure. I found myself outside Eve nightclub. Now, I've just been told I've ended up at the launch of the rebirth of Eve. Now, we've got Chris Judd and lots of high-profile people, and exclusive to the Tony Bolton Show, we're going to have a chat to a few of them on the way as they come in to this great spot. Well, once again, it's all happening here at Eve. I don't know how I ended up here for the launch of the Tony Bolton Show. We're having a little bit of fun here. Lots of very high-profile people, lots of famous girls. Look at these lovely girls. They have high-powered drinks. It's hard to know which one's which. Let's go for the names again. Here we got here. Your name?
Ali.
Ali?
Lavinia.
Lavinia.
Tiffany.
And Tiffany. Don't they look absolutely beautiful? And they're all getting guys with lots of energy tonight, I'm sure.
Yes.
You don't need a drink to do that with looking at these girls, okay? All right? Thanks. Here we are at Eve, and we're celebrating Chris Judd being a part of the family. How does it feel to have such a famous, well, partner?
The criteria was you had to have just as much hair as me to be part of the team, so we've blended in beautifully, mate. So no, it's been good. So far, so good.
Now, I've just been for a look at before. You've done some work in the club. It's looking fantastic.
We have given a little bit of a spruce up.
What can we expect with improvements here at Eve?
Go and have a look. Get the camera. The camera will say it all itself, won't it? But no, it's coming together well.
All right, Nick, congratulations on the partnership, and have a great night.
Thank you.
Okay, thanks, Nick. Well, I've got Mark and Amy here at Eve. How you going, guys?
Very well. How are you?
Thank you.
Now, we're celebrating Chris Judd being a part of Eve nightclub.
We are indeed.
Yes, have you done some work here before in the past, you guys?
We're actually quite familiar with Nick, so we're looking forward to having a great night tonight.
So you know how the place operates. Hey, have you seen the new improvements they've done downstairs? They look great.
Yes, I have. I've seen, just been at it.
They look fantastic. So have a good time tonight as we welcome Chris Judd as a part of the Eve family.
Well done, congratulations.
Yeah, no, thanks, mate, thanks. G'day guys, welcome to the relaunch here at Eve Nightclub. Chris Judd, how you going?
Very exciting to be here.
Now, are you guys regulars here at Eve Nightclub?
No, more good friends with Chris, so we've left the kids at home and we're looking to have a good night out.
Okay, we're celebrating, of course, Chris Judd becoming a part of Eve. How do you fit in? Do you fit in with Nick or Chris? Which of the two?
Nick, pretty much. Been coming here a little while, so yeah, invited us down.
So you've done a little bit of research into the Eve nightclub, have you?
I'd have to say, yeah, regulars here.
A bit of market research.
Yeah.
Did you feel a bit awkward when the lady in the shop told you that was the only red dress available? Yeah. You saw each other. Now we're celebrating Chris Judd being a part of Eve nightclub.
Eve nightclub.
Yes, it's pretty exciting, isn't it?
Very exciting.
Now, what about what company are you promoting tonight?
Free energy drinks.
Free energy drinks?
Yes.
Great idea. Hey girls, you look absolutely beautiful. Have a great night.
Thank you very much. Thanks.
I'm here with David and Leanne outside Eve. G'day guys.
How are you? Hi.
Look, we're celebrating the Chris Judd being involved in the nightclub industry. How do you guys fit in?
I actually know Rebecca Judd. I'm her executive producer on postcards for Channel 9.
Okay.
So we got invited and we thought we'd come and enjoy ourselves with the beautiful people tonight.
Another exciting night at Eve for you, Rosa, hey?
I know, another exciting. So now we've got some more family members. Well,
how many parties can we have?
I know. Well, another 2 birthdays that we can celebrate now as well.
It looks like it. Look, it's very exciting for the guys, of course, and for Chris to be a part of it. Tonight's, I'm sure, going to be a very special night.
Yeah, look, I'm really looking forward to it. So I know they've got the moai on ice, so I'm really looking forward to getting down down there and having a drink.
A few surprises out there, I believe.
I know. You'll have to wait and see.
All right, thanks for your time. Have a great day.
Thank you.
Hi Rebecca, how are you?
I'm well, how are you?
How did you get in? Did you know somebody, did you?
Yeah, I know one of the new owners.
Ah, that's good. Hey, it's really exciting, isn't it, for Chris to get involved in a new team?
Yeah, really exciting. We've always enjoyed coming to Eve, so it's nice to be a part of it in more of an official way now.
I'm sure they'd really welcome you to the family, and it's fantastic to have you here.
Thanks. Looking forward to a good night.
Yeah,
Are you
great.
staying?
Yes, definitely. Catch
Have
you
a
soon.
boogie later.
Okay.
All right.
Thanks, Rebecca. Bye.
Yeah. Sure.
Welcome to Eve Nightclub. We're celebrating, of course, Chris Judd being a partner. Now, you've been at Eve Nightclub before, haven't you? Friends with Chris, how do you fit in?
It's my first time and I'm actually starting to DJ a little bit in Melbourne, just got back from LA, so I'm going to check the club out and see if it's...
So what's your working name, DJ name?
Nicola.
Which is your real name, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, there you go, there you go. Well, Eve Nightclub's such a prominent part of Melbourne, it's so much fun. The best people in town get here, so have a good time.
Thank you.
Okay, what's to celebrate?
Thanks, yeah.
Thanks, guys. You gonna have a good time tonight, ladies?
I'm having a massive crack tonight. I've just handed in 3 assignments, work full-time law degree. It's going to be a big one.
Time to party.
It is, and Eve's the place to do it.
Have a great night, ladies.
Thank you.
Okay, we've got Leah here from Channel 9. How are you?
I'm well, thank you. How are you?
What's to celebrate tonight?
Yes, indeed. Always love a cocktail.
And what's happening in your world these days? You're a very busy lady by the sound of it.
Yes, we have House Husbands coming up for Channel 9. It's a brand new series, a comedy/drama about 4 hopeless stay-at-home dads.
Yeah, but they must have been hard to find.
Yes, yeah, it's going to be lots of fun.
Hey, boys, how are we all?
Yeah, very good, thank
Ready
you.
to celebrate Chris Judd being a part of the Eve Nightclub?
I think we've been waiting for this moment all our lives, haven't we?
I think he's changed teams. He's joined a new team.
Yeah, Chris's foray into nightclubs was one of those things. When he first got drafted, they said this is what he's going to do, he's born to do, and he's finally made it.
He's done some market research. You're going to help him with some market research?
No, we're just going to give him some drinks, I would have thought. And have some drinks. And have some drinks, yeah.
Thanks, guys. Have a great night. All right, welcome to Eve. We're celebrating Chris Judd becoming a part of Eve. Ready for a good night?
Oh, it should be fantastic.
Looking forward to it.
Now, is it fair to say that you've been to Eve before?
A few times.
Okay. All right, so tonight's going to be a huge night, so have a good time.
Thank you. Thanks for that.
Another party at Eve, can you believe it? Chris Judd, our partner.
Yeah, another Saturday rolls around, and what excuse do you need to come to Eve?
Have a party?
Yeah, fantastic.
Have a really nice time tonight, guys, and thanks for being a part of it.
Fantastic, love to be here. All the glamorous girls, look at them.
Everywhere. How's work going? Pretty busy?
It's always busy.
Hectic. So what's your main project at the moment?
Oh, it's a new celebrity weddings that we're doing at the minute. Jodie Gordon's wedding coming up.
Wow.
Yeah,
I've seen some of your dresses. I'm sure there's a lot of happy guys out here next to you guys.
There are.
Hey, thanks. Have a great time tonight. Have a blast. And thanks for all that work you do for us guys. Making the women look beautiful.
Thank you.
Wow, how was that? We ended up here at the Eve. It was an exclusive opening for Chris Judd being a part of Eve Nightclub. So the Tony Bolton show, hey, somehow we ended up with an exclusive. Back to the studio, Tone. See you then, mate. Bye.
I'm Tony Bolton.
I want to know if Tony Bolton's ever bought anything other than watch. Tony Bolton, what can I say?
Very unique character.
Thank you very much. Tony Bolton dressed me.
All right, we've got our barman tonight, folks. The barman tonight is Hines. Come out, give a big round of applause for Hines. Tony Bolton's got a nice ass.
Yes, he has. It's only someone who has the best ass. And the best voice. The best performer.
Like Tony Bolton.
There's more dealers here than I've seen at the Crown Casino.